Hello，大家好，我是 Katrina. Many of you might already know that 8 is a good number in Chinese culture, but do you know why? In this video, we'll talk about numbers and what does it mean in Chinese culture. First of all, a lot of what I'm going to talk about in this video is related to the pronunciation of numbers in Chinese. So if you don't know how to pronounce numbers in Chinese yet, here is a video you can watch. Now, are you ready? Let's get started. 8 in Chinese is pronounced as 八, and it sounds very similar to the Chinese word 发, which means to get rich. So now you can see why so many Chinese like the number 8. On the contrary, number 4 is considered as a bad number in Chinese culture. This is because 4 in Chinese is pronounced as 四, and this is exactly the same pronunciation as the word 死, only the tones are different. And 死 means die in Chinese. So you can see why this is not a good number. Some buildings, especially casinos, even avoid using the number 4 for their floor level. Number 2 in Chinese is pronounced as 二, and this can be used to describe when someone is being silly or stupid. For example, 这个人好二. It's not always negative, it can be described in a cute way. It's a bit of like cute stupidness. Some people believe this is a shortened version of 250, 250, which we'll get to in a second. And some people believe this was originated because of some dialects in China. They describe someone as 二愣子 or 二傻子. Number 9 in Chinese is pronounced as 九, and it's pronounced exactly the same as the other word 久, which means long in Chinese. So some people would use it to describe a long-lasting relationship, which is why number 9 is considered as a good number in Chinese culture. Number 10 in Chinese is pronounced as 十. It can form a Chinese idiom, 十全十美. People use the number 10 as a good wish for things going well and perfect. So we've talked about 8 is a good number in Chinese. However, when you use double 8, 八八, this sounds very similar to bye bye. Yes, you guessed it, that's exactly what it means. Bye bye. Ba ba. Not yet. 666 in Chinese is 666. You might hear people saying that or texting that when things goes well. And this is because it sounds exactly the same as the Chinese word 666, which is used to describe when someone is very skillful at something or doing something very well. And this is started from the game League of Legends. When people are playing in the game, instead of typing the Chinese, people will just type the number 666 to praise their teammate that's done a very good job. Another triple number, 555, 555. This sounds very similar to Chinese word 呜, which is used to describe when someone is crying. So if you see people typing that when texting you, 呜, that means they're sad or wanted to cry, sometimes in a playful way. 233, 233, is equivalent of English laugh out loud. This is started from a Chinese online platform called mop.com, 猫扑, and the 233th emoji is this. So that's where it started, and now it's used to describe when people are laughing. And the more 3 you add to the end, the bigger or louder the laugh. For example, 二三三三 or 二三三三三 or 二三三三三三三三三三三三三三. Just don't use too many. Now the number 250, 250. In Chinese, it's used to describe someone who's stupid or fool. There's no official explanation as to how it originated, but it can be traced back to long time ago, ancient China time. So everyone knows this, and if you hear someone saying 那是个250, you'll know what it means. So yes, avoid using the number 250, 250, unless you really mean it. However, the number 520, 520, means something completely different in Chinese. It means I love you. This is because 520 sounds similar to the Chinese word 我爱你. This is actually started from a pop song in the 90s. It's called 数字恋爱 by Mavis 范晓萱. 520是我爱你. I don't know how to sing this song. It went viral, and now even the 20th of May became the confession day, when people will confess to the person that they love. Make sure you do that. Last but not the least, 1314, 1314. This can follow the number 520. It means 一生一世 in Chinese, which means a whole lifetime. So a lot of people would write down 520 1314, which means 我爱你一生一世. I love you for my lifetime. Isn't that romantic? That's it for this video. What numbers have you heard about in Chinese? Remember to comment below, give thumbs up, and subscribe for new videos. 谢谢. Bye bye. And this is used to describe when some numbers for the floor level. Oops.